And we are live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to everybody joining in. Yes, you were gifted a membership, Elizabeth a Witch. I believe it was Flash that sent some gifted memberships, and I have learned that YouTube prioritizes gifted memberships of individuals that have sent super chats in the past. So consider that an extra bonus for being a supporter of the stream. Yay! All right, so we are going to, I'm going to do like one extra thing, but while it's still on my mind, let me just hide the screen share for a sec, because I need to full screen this for a moment. And, thank you, Serena. It's a full body suit. Let me just do, was it audio output capture? I feel like it was Guessathon sounds. I want to lower the volume of the Guessathon sounds just a little bit more because I thought that they were pretty loud on last stream. I don't know if anybody had any thoughts about it, but I'm just gonna lower it to like, there we go, just a hint more. If you feel like it's too quiet, let me know. But they're like super loud in my earpiece, so I've already lowered them significantly, but I feel like they were competing with the volume of my voice. Alright. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Bingo! Hey! Alright, we are going to be starting that Guessathon soon. I'll go back to screen share. And forgot to put my phone on. It is a mermaid! Aw, awesome. Let me just set up a couple things on my phone here. Somebody just bought something, so I was like not expecting to see that notification on my phone. Okay, I'm going to my own live stream so I can join it on my phone. And we are here. All right, so this is an experiment, everybody. This is where we determine how successful I can run a Guessathon without Kyle. So, yes, there is a prize. Eee! So I'm thinking about trying to find a way to like get a little more real estate in that region of the screen because everything is really close to each other, but there is a prize now. Yeah. So we're gonna start with 5 rounds. So for those who've never been in a stream before, I am going to do one more thing that I think is going to be controversial. Now we do have a small audience, but I do think that this will help. So just a moment. I have to go into my my studio settings for this. So I'm just going into content, live control, and I am going to do viewer activity. I hit edit, visibility public. Now somewhere I can change customization. All right. We're gonna try this. We're gonna see what happens, everybody. We're gonna see what happens. I'm making it, at least for a while, subscriber-only mode to see if this encourages subscribers. Okay, so I'm gonna generate a prompt, and I will do... Oh, this is a fun one. Okay. We have our first one ready to go. I don't know why I always get, like, weird sticky on the center of the screen. Maybe it's because I pick up the Etch-a-Sketch and then touch it or something? I'm not sure. You're about to take a file, but you like this more? Well, I am honored. Don't skip your final, though, for me. Alright, well, that sounded better to my ears. This one is one word, everybody. One word. 15 seconds left. Welcome if it's your first time here, by the way. And 10 correct guesses on the board. Michael is number 1. Everyone who guessed is on the board. Fantastic. We love to see it. Gangcat was not an alternate answer, although I should have made it one. Alright, I will do... Alright. You still got it, though. You may not know Pokemon, but you still got it. Keep the guesses rolling in. The answer is roller coaster. Ryan is number 1. Ours in the chat to Ryan, the top guesser of roller coaster. 12 people got it correct. Kudos to the top guessers. All right, generating the next prompt. This one you could have spelled with or without the space. We'll be back after the final. Good luck on your final, EA Casillas. By the way, Avalon, if you're still with us, how is Berlin? I don't know if you've made it there yet. It's not always one word. You could spell out 2 words for that one. This next one's going to be 2 words, though. And remember, I'm doing these from memory, so you're gonna get some weird results. Like this one. This one's going to be a weird result. There we go. And the answer is Charlie Brown. Believe it or not. Charles Edward Brown. Yeah, I don't think he usually makes that facial expression, huh? Kyle is number 1. Michael's number 2, and Avalon is number 3. Ryan and Michael are tied for number 1. Generating the next prompt. I don't even know how I'm gonna draw this one. Oh, I do know. Okay. As a reminder, we do have a live chat goal. If we get to 10 of the light blues in the next 48 minutes, that will add 3 additional bonus rounds. All right, let's see. Berlin is nice, here for 3 nights and have so much planned. Today was a rest day. Very cool. Giving me Gaia Online avatar vibes. I like that comment a lot. Gosh, that takes me back. All right, here we go, everybody. This one is 2 words. 15 seconds left. Woo! Michael got that one #1, and he is 1 point in the lead right now, everybody. Ryan's #2, and Vectory is #3. If this is your first time here, make sure to double tap that screen. I'll tell you what, if we get to, we're at 15 likes right now. I'll put a 5-minute timer on my thing. Do I have 5 minutes on here? I do not anymore. Well, I could put a 5-minute timer on here. If we get to 30 likes in the next 5 minutes, although frankly, we might be running out of time before then, so I'm not gonna do a like goal because we're almost out of rounds. This could be our last round, everybody. All right, let's generate the next prompt. And this one you will have to, this one is one word. It's a real thing, and you'll have to think for a moment. This one you gotta put on your thinking cap. Thanks, Vectory. I appreciate it. Here we go. I couldn't fit the whole thing. No! Oh, that's a neat feature that Kyle programmed. It won't scroll all the way to 50 if it doesn't have 50 spots on the board. Michael's #1, Soul is #2, and Blessed is #3. This song is louder than the others. I'm gonna switch to the next one. It froze on you, no! Michael is certainly a pro. It's funny, Soul, that your profile pic is a son. You did get #2 on the board. Very impressive. All right, everybody. We have entered an impasse. I'm putting 1 minute on the strawberry timer, and if we receive a super chat or at least 30 jewels in gifts, then this will add time to the stream. This could be the end of it. This could be a very brief guessathon. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because I'm waiting on some deliveries today that I gotta mail out. And we got the floating heart for 10 jewels. We are 20 jewels away. Bum, bum, bum. It was a very good guess. Serena sent another 10 jewels. We are 10 jewels away. And Serena sent the thumbs up gift. Thank you so much, Serena and Michael, for your participation. All right, we will be adding some rounds in just a sec. Let's just add that round now. Generating the next prompt. All right, let's try this one. This one is 2 words. Yeah. Avalon! Ah, thank you so much, Avalon! You just added 7 rounds! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heck yeah, Avalon, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Show some love for Avalon as well, everybody. We just added a bunch of rounds. We're gonna start the round now. This one is 2 words. You'll be pleased to know I did 2 different spellings for this one. That's a clue. Michael. I saw a lot of people saying candy apple, and that is a good guess, a very good guess. But the answer I was looking for is caramel apple. So I can see why a lot of people said candy apple, though. Soul is number 1, Michael's number 2, and Kyle is number 3. Drop some S's in the chat for Soul. And as a reminder, the top guesser will be receiving a prize today for the first time ever. All right, generating the next prompt. This one is one word. Another thinking cap one. Your name is in rainbow because you are a donor today. Thank you for your amazing support, and it sure is pretty seeing your name in rainbow on that board. All of my lovely super chatters get their name lit up in rainbow. This one is one word. And I have a feeling a lot of people are going to guess the other word. It's 3 syllables, not 2. The answer is represent. A lot of people said regift, and I understand why they said regift. But it is a present. A gift or a present. Yes, that's a tricky one. Michael took number 1 for this one, and there is quite a point gap happening on the board now. Let's see how many spots are taken on the board now. We got 17 people who are on the board at this time. Michael, Serena, and Filter King are the top 3 guessers of represent. The answer I was looking for is Toronto. Soul is number 1, Ryan's number 2, and Filter King is number 3. You said Totoro. So I know Toronto has a building that looks like this, and then I made a little Canadian flag. Very hard to discern. Yes. So I can hide the rainbows, but I kind of like seeing the rainbows. Let's see what happens when I do it this way. This one is 2 words. You like it? I guess that means you know when you guessed right. Oh, don't look at all that. I didn't realize I was at the bottom of the screen. This one is 2 words. The answer is food pyramid. Kudos to Toby, Avalon, and Soul. Look at that. We got Toby and Avalon. That's cool. Back to back. T's in the chat for Toby, the first to guess food pyramid. Oh, pot pie sounds so good. I should add that to future prompts. Can a moderator add that prompt to my to-do list? Pot pie is a really good one. All right, generating the next prompt. I'm glad you enjoy it, Soul. The music that Zelda 2 had was so good and so underappreciated. Shocked that it wasn't Elizabethowicz to get this one first. Number 1 is It's Your Guy. Number 2 is Michael. And number 3 is Victory at guessing Goku. All right. It must have been like the angry eyes that really clued people in. This one is difficult. I'm gonna... You thought it was Pokemon. You took your eyes off the screen for 1 second. This is a minus sign. Gotta use your major thinking cap for this one. Okay, this one was too tricky, apparently. So this was, like, thank minus K plus nose. Thanos. That one was a little bit too cerebral, I suppose. Did we get a high five gift? Oh, okay, you're just saying high five. Yeah. All right, this one was a little too hard. Yeah. Thank minus K. Yeah, I was trying to do the thanks emoji with like the 2 hands praying. But I guess a lot of people thought that was pray. I don't know a better thankful emoji, you know? It's hard to like... It's hard to visualize the concept of thanks. Alright. Alright, you guys are gonna get this one though. You thought it was a high five. Oh. Nightbot is on the leaderboard right now. Thank you, Soul. So I counted both versions of the spelling, with or without the E. Blessed 9 Job Beauty is #1. Drops a B's in the chat for Blessed. Filter King is #2, and Michael is #3. Generating the next prompt. I'm giving myself a little more time for this one. This one is one word. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. The answer is headband. I tried to draw a drummer and I'm like, I'm not drawing a guitarist and a singer. I'm just drawing the instruments. Filter King is #1, Ryan is #2, and Cora is #3 at guessing headband. This is why I gave myself 75 seconds for this one. I knew trying to draw a band would be really difficult. Oh! I did not realize we were at 0 rounds, everybody. I did not realize. The dreaded strawberry timer is making a comeback. How quickly the time has flown. It is hero time, and we are starting the timer. Now, if we get 50 jewels worth of gifts or a minimum $2 super chat, that will add a round. It is time for a hero to save the stream. Bum, bum, bum. This timer hit 0. The stream will be over. It's all over. Oh, Avalon! Thank you so much for the support. Show some love to Avalon, everybody. Thank you so much for adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds single-handedly. My goodness gracious. And Soul! Oh my gosh! We got another 3 rounds from Soul! 1, 2, 3, 10 rounds on the board. 10 rounds. Well, I'm very excited for this next round. Have a good night, Factory. Thanks for tuning in. How long will this stream last? Let's start the round. This one is 2 words. We are at 3 out of 10 gifts, by the way. We will get 3 bonus rounds if we hit that goal in the next 25 minutes. Michael's number 1, Cora is number 2, and Ryan is number 3. The answer is Lightning McQueen. Generating the next prompt. This one is 1 word. Ka-chow's in the chat. Well, 10 seconds left now. The answer is snail. S-nail. A lot of people say screw for this one, but I intentionally don't add the, like, diagonal lines because it's, yeah, I just try to make it, like, a very flat, straight nail. Ryan is the first to crack the code on that, and look at that tight leaderboard for number 1 right now. Oh my goodness. Alright, starting the next round in just a moment. You have 3 snails in your fish tank. Do they have names, Serena? You said screw after to cover your... That's fair. $11 people got it right. The answer is Q*bert. Q*bert is an old video game. It's a classic arcade game. And it's an oldie. Their names are Gary, Groucho, and Goldie. Oh, that's so sweet. And thank you for the super chat, Serena. You just added around. Show some love to Serena in the chat. Those are great names for snails. Can you tell them apart really easily? Drop some love for Soul for being number 1 as well. Ooh, the leaderboard is a tight one between 1 and 2. Let's see how many spots are on the leaderboard. We got 21 people who are on the leaderboard right now. All right. Do I want to do this one? I don't know. Mercat. The answer is catfish. What's up, Crow of the End? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to stream at more, like a larger variety of times to allow for people to tune in at different times. Michael is the first to get catfish here. Ryan's number 2 and Avalon is number 3. Drop some Ebs in the chat for Michael. All right. We're gonna do, Yeah, you could hide them. I could do all kinds of things. I've got abilities to toggle, like, a number of things. Like, I could do... We'll do that for this one. Here we go. Yeah, you could even toggle, like, lengths and all of that. Michael. Slotted Turner. The answer is spatula. Michael got number 1 for this one. I'm in the chat for Michael. Toby's number 2 and Soul is number 3. Slotted Turner would be correct. I saw that video where, like, no item in the store was actually called a spatula. They all called them Slotted Turners. Like, what is up with that? Why is spatula? Is that, like, one of those trademarked terms that nobody can use? This one's gonna be tricky, alright? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Just draw a spatula. I did draw a spatula. I'm confused. It's a copyright name, like Crescent Wrench? Yeah. You... Oh. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't either. Alright, good luck for everybody on this one. This one's 2 words. I'm being specific with this one. I thought I'd be mean for this one. And the answer is Downward Dog. Downward Dog. That is the name of the yoga pose. Soul is number 1. Michael is number 2. And Blessed is number 3. The prompt was actually yoga. Thank you for the compliment of the song. But I thought I would throw you all for a little loop and make it Downward Dog. You thought you had it so you weren't guessing? No! I'm so sorry. We are going to hide name lengths again. Alright. You're gonna crash out. It's your guy. Well, thanks for tuning in. Never stop guessing. Yeah, that's what you gotta learn in this game. Oh no, Avalon! I don't think I'm hiding shiny. Oh, yes, I am. You don't want to play this one, I'll tell you what. It's gonna sound really wonky. Oh, this one's just one word. Hey! Toby just set up $5 super chat. Adding 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3. Fun fact, SpongeBob lied. A spatula is the rubber one where you mix things and use it to get cake batter out of a bowl. SpongeBob actually uses a turner. Really? So spatula, the specific term for spatula is the baking one where you've got to like, is it like usually made of like a silicone or silicone? Whatever the word is, because I know one of them is like some element used in manufacturing or something. Hansel, welcome to number 1, Hansel. Drop some H's in the chat for Hansel. Learned that in Foods class. I did not know that. All right. We are going to generate the next prompt. And I will do... All right. The ones for baking you call a rubber spatula. Here we go. And... this one is 2 words. If you make it 1, I think it's okay. Non-plural. I'm sorry to everybody pluralizing. No plural. Oh no. I'm sorry to anybody who pluralized. The answer is dog ear. Ryan Fahey is number 1, Michael's number 2, and Serena is number 3. Oh, Michael's getting quite a lead here. Let's see what this leaderboard looks like. We currently have 26 people on the leaderboard right now. All right, let's generate the next prompt. I'm gonna experiment and just see what happens when I do. 1 second, everybody. Stream settings. And let me just, whoop. Oh, my chat's trying to catch up. Well, here, how do I switch? Oh, I go to edit, customization, and then I can switch it to anyone. Hit save. There we go. Let's see what happens when we turn off subscriber only mode. Generating the next prompt. You almost sent dog era. This was just one word. Michael. The answer was just knife. That was it. Just knife. Michael's number 1, Serena's number 2, and Ryan is number 3. M's in the chat for Michael. One word. One word, everybody. The answer is trunk. Ryan is number 1, Michael's number 2, and Soul is number 3 at guessing trunk. Generating the next prompt and starting up the next drawing in just a moment. I was gonna put an A on this, like putting your homework on the refrigerator. The answer was refrigerator or fridge. Fridge and refrigerator were acceptable answers for this one. Avalon's number 1, Soul is number 2, and Ryan is number 3 at guessing refrigerator. I remember learning in Spanish class that the word for refrigerator, and please correct me if I'm wrong here, but I remember it was frigorifico. And it always made me think, frigorific. Frigu is acceptable in your language. Unfortunately, I'm unable to program multiple languages, though I wish I could. It would be a lot. I could theoretically, but it would be a lot of extra prompt writing on my end. Avalon is number 1, Soul is number 2, and Ryan is number 3. Drop some base in the chat for Avalon. All right, I think I have the next one. I'm just gonna think for a moment. We are going to do... All right, we've got the round set up. Oh, I think I just got a package. I heard the doorbell ringing. I am not looking at my Etch-a-Sketch right now while drawing. Yeah, that sounds like FedEx came by. Well, because of this, I will probably be sending all my Christmas cards late this year. There we go. The answer is Kyle. Michael's number 1, the Filter King is number 2, and Soul is number 3 at guessing Kyle. This is Kyle from South Park. Generating the next prompt. Yes, Kyle from South Park. I would have accepted a hole punched in the wall drawing as well, with like a Monster Energy drink. This one is one word. The answer is jail. Oh, a lot of people said prison. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of answers for this one, apparently. Oh, man. Serena was the first to crack the code. Avalon's number 2, and Michael is number 3 at guessing jail. I guess prison would have been a good one for, you used your whole thesaurus to guess that one. Understandably so. All right, let's see if I could do one that will be of a... All right, let's do... Whoop! I was afraid that was gonna happen. Well, there's a clue, potentially. This one is one word, everybody. France. It's France. The answer is California! Toby's number 1, Ryan's number 2, and Chloe is number 3. All right, we are back in familiar territory, everybody. If we get either 50 jewels or one of the super chats, I will be adding rounds to the stream. Thus begins hero time. Bum bum bum, bum 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 bum. If we get a super chat, that will add rounds. Yeah, states can be tricky if you're not in the U.S. I feel bad for all U.S. participants, or non-U.S. participants. 33 seconds left. Oh. Now, we have been asking a lot of Avalon today. You should study states. I feel like most people, if they're like serious Guessathoners, I just imagine they have like a world map on their wall. We've got multiple people watching from the UK today. I do occasionally. It's just harder for me to pull up the maps. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, the timer has gone off. All right, everybody. Well, it has been a fun Guessathon. I hope you all have enjoyed the... Oh, my goodness gracious. Soul dropping 3 rounds in one fell swoop. Woo, Soul, you're number 4. You might be able to crack that top 3 potentially with 3 extra rounds. We're gonna add them to the board right meow. 1, 2, 3. We love to see it. Holy guacamole. Thank you, Soul, for cinching that final Guessathon round ad. I should start being a little bit more strict about that timer, huh? All right, here we go. But I know there's a little delay for people, so... Okay, starting now. Do I know what these things look like? Kind of? I know what they look like enough for somebody to guess. Wow. This loves opening right in front of my, like, I don't want it to open where it's opening. Okay, there we go. Goofy Pumpkin is number 1. Drop some pumpkins in the chat for Pumpkin, please. The first to guess Lantern. Avalon is number 2, and Blessed is number 3. All right, we got a couple guesses in. The answer I was looking for is Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Soul cracked the code first. Oh, you're so close to catching up to Serena. Serena's number 2, though, hot on your tail. Not giving up that lead. And Toby's number 3. All right, Salty. We got Salty in the chat. S is in the chat for Soul. All right. There was more than one right answer to this, and I just programmed the second answer before starting this round. The answer is Twitter or X. X was an acceptable answer here. Ryan's number 1, Divya's number 2, and Soul is number 3. Oh my gosh, 2 points behind for the number 3 spot. Well, we are back to the dreaded least favorite fruit we see on stream, the strawberry timer. And we got 1 minute on it, starting now. Hero time has encroached upon us once again. This time, if the timer goes off, it doesn't matter if a super chat comes in afterwards. It's gotta be before the timer ends. It's the only way to do it now. Someone be a hero! It's hero time! How much to donate to make it end? 0. All right. Yeah, mobile process so slow. I do hear you there. Chloe! Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, Chloe. All right. Thank you, Chloe. We just got a bonus round because of Chloe's contribution. Adding that round to the board right now. And I'm going to generate that next prompt right now. We will do... I'm looking for a good one. I'm trying to find a fun one that I think will be engaging for everybody. Oh, I like that one. Okay, we'll do that one. This one was the Twitter bird, yes. Thank you, Chloe, for your contribution to the stream today. Ready at your keyboard. All right. I want to start actually here. Anytime you hear that 1-up sound, that is me realizing I don't know what these things look like. That is because somebody said a super chat between rounds. It looks something like that, right? Whoa! What a crazy switch up on the leaderboard. Ryan's catching up to Michael, by the way. Ryan's number 1 at guessing motorcycle. Chloe's number 2, and OG Coquette Girly is number 3. So this one is, this one's tricky. I didn't know what a motorcycle looked like. My brain couldn't remember. Well. What have we here? Our least favorite fruit, everybody. The strawberry timer. And I'm starting it up one more time. The song and dance we're so familiar with of Hero Time. Brandon, yeah! I drew a motorcycle. It could be the end, EA Casillas. It could be the end. Let's see where people are on the leaderboard while we wait. We got 37 seconds. This one... We've been on the edge for a long time. Hey, you're number 22 on the board right now. Z-Art is 37, even though they haven't scored any points. So for this one, motorcycle was the only acceptable answer. Going to eat a strawberry to protest. 15 seconds left. This is gonna be it, everybody. I think it is. We've had a lot of heroes today. And we got one more, baby! Brandon dropping 3 rounds on the table! Woo! 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay. Thank you, Brandon, for the support. All right. Let's do it. Two words, everybody. I don't really feel like this has... There we go. The answer is Princess Peach. And Goofy cracked the code first. Brandon's number 2 and Toby is number 3. This leaderboard is pretty tight at the top here. Pretty darn tight. Just checking something to make sure I spell something right. You can't see. Okay, we're good. Here we go, everybody. This one's a few words. I don't know if it has a flag on top. Wow. The answer I was looking for is Leaning Tower of Pisa. It has an S. I double checked. It has an S. That one was a tricky one. Only 2 people got it. I always, when I think of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, I picture people getting their photo next to it, trying to prop it up. The Leaning Tower of Pizza. Ryan is number 1. EA Casillas is number 2. And only 2 people got on the leaderboard for that one. That one was a tricky one. All right. I was trying to draw the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That one was a tricky one, apparently. No, Shadow, you were very close. I know there's about a 3 to 4 second delay. So honestly, when you see 3 seconds left on the board, that probably means there's 0. In fact, what I'll do is I will add 3 seconds. Okay, we'll do 63 seconds. And I will do, okay, I'll do that one. Okay. You may or may not have stolen it. Only 2 people got that one. Sorry, everybody. All right. This one is 2 words. Oh yeah, all those guesses rolling in now. The answer is magic lamp. Bam. Ryan is number 1, Hertz is number 2, and Sophisticated Blob is number 3 at guessing magic lamp. Once again, we find ourselves on familiar turf, do we not? The dreaded strawberry timer. Once again, it is hero time. We need a hero to add rounds to the stream. You could do a $2 super chat minimum, or if we receive 50 coins or 50 jewels worth of gifts. Yeah, sometimes it shows that you might have been first or second. Oh, just for Michael to have a chance. Brandon dropping the $5 super chat. 1, 2, 3 rounds on the board. My goodness. Thank you, Brandon, for the support. And Chloe dropping a $2 super chat with a 4th bonus round. We got 4 rounds on the board now. What? You know, this is how it goes. You think you're at the end, but it turns out we're still going, baby. Thank you so much to both of you for your contributions. Let me throw a little brief thank you for that. Thank you so much to all of the lovely super chatters today. We have had quite a few supporters add in many a round to today's stream. Double super chat, double dono all the way across the stream. One word, everybody. The answer is laptop. Ryan is number 1, Brandon's number 2, and Sophisticated Blob is number 3 at guessing laptop. I'm about to be really mean for this one. Really mean. Really mean. Really mean. You know I don't know geography. I wouldn't be able to guess this one. We are looking for a specific place, everybody. The answer is Topeka, the capital of Kansas. All right, I'll add a round since nobody guessed that one. That could be a whole new level of horrible that I could introduce to my Guessathons, everybody. That could be a whole new level of horrible. You want hard mode? I could give you hard mode. I could give you incredibly hard mode. You want incredibly hard mode? We'll see. Final guesses, everybody. The arrow's pointing at the specific thing. And the answer I was looking for is UFO. Chloe guessed very early. Kudos to Chloe for being the #1 guesser of UFO. Before I even started drawing the rest of this, Chloe understood the assignment. Play is #2 and sub is #3. Welcome to play and sub on the top 3. Very good job, everybody. Generating the next prompt. Let's see. Maybe I can make it another... Let's see what we got here. All right. I always feel so cheeky when I put these types of ones in here. The answer is Finland. Feel like Frida. If Frida were here, Frida could have guessed this one probably. Sophisticated Blob taken home #1. Drop some B's in the chat for Blob. Brandon Stews is #2, and Mr. IDK, welcome to #3. Alright. This one is 2 words. Oh, the guesses are rolling in on this one now. This is a very specific kind of cheese that I knew Elizabeth Witch would guess. The answer is Laughing Cow. Ryan is number 1, Shadkin is number 2, and Mr. IDK is number 3. Look at this leaderboard. We got Soul at number 3. Ryan is holding strong at number 1. Michael's number 2. Soul's number 3. Let's see who's number 37. The OG Coquette Girly is number 37. That's what's up. I really want to eat some Laughing Cow right now. That sounds so good, honestly. I'm pretty hungry for lunch. All right, we are going to do... Oh! We're going to do none of these because we have to reintroduce our least favorite fruit into the ecosystem, for we have out of rounds again. We have 1 minute on the board, everybody. 1 minute on the board. It is hero time. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for tuning in, Elizabeth the Witch. Have a good day. I always say have a good night because I'm so used to streaming at night. Is it gonna happen? We got 39 seconds on the board. Holding our breath for potential heroes in the stream. Either 50 jewels worth of gifts or $2 minimum super chat. It is night for some. That's true, Avalon. It's night for you. 20 seconds left. Oh. It's been a good run, everyone. Ooh. And that's all she wrote, everybody. All right. Thank you, Brandon, for pinging the Discord because I'm about to switch to the end screen. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed this rare afternoon guessathon. Pausing the music for a sec. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's stream as well. I'm going to be doing a drawing stream of a commission from Toby, so stay tuned for that. If you'd like to be informed about my stream schedule and all that good stuff, join the Discord. Highly recommend. And you can say on when I do future guessathons and all that too. So it's a fun community, and I hope to see you there, especially if you've been leaving comments in the chat that I haven't been able to see because I've been busy doing all the Etch-a-Sketching. We do have an exciting announcement. Ryan is number 1 on the leaderboard, so Ryan, you get to choose one of 2 things. 1 second. All right, Ryan, I'm opening up a thing right now so that I can investigate. One moment. I should have gone to the be right back screen. What am I doing? Okay. One moment. Okay, I'm hitting be right back. 1 second. Be right back. And we are finally back, everybody. We are finally back. And we have before us 4 hats. Ryan, you get to pick which hat you would like to open for your prize. I don't have bags, but I do have hats. We've got Santa hat. We've got Pika hat. We've got Rainbow Santa hat. And we've got Magikarp hat. Which hat would you like to open to discover your prize? I will eventually acquire gift bags at some point for this portion of the Guessathon. Rainbow Santa hat, all right. We're setting aside the other hats. Rainbow Santa hat contains a free art request for a future stream. Yay! On an Etch a Sketch art request stream, you get a free art request. So feel free to think about what you would like to have drawn on a future stream, and we'll make it happen for you. In fact, the next art request stream is this Friday, so hopefully we'll see you then. Yay! Woo! All right. Well, kudos to everybody who participated in today's Guessathon. I'm going to put on this hat because it kind of matches my outfit, huh? Look at that. Very unintentionally coordinating there, so. Hey! They all said Magikarp, but Ryan picked the Rainbow Santa, so. You'll have to stay tuned for future Guessathons to see what's in the other hats, so. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you had fun because I had fun, too. I'm going to go eat some lunch and prepare for a class that I got to teach at 4 p.m. Thank you to everybody who was able to tune in a few hours earlier than anticipated. So take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all. I just scratched my mic for no reason. And you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. Make sure to join that Discord if you haven't done so yet and you'd like to be informed about when I do bonus streams, future streams, have a say in what happens in the future on my streams. All right, everybody. Peace out. Bye.